Okay. Today we're here interviewing, me and Twilight Wolf are interviewing MidnightDevont.
Hi!
You're interviewing, I'm just sitting here.
Dude, are you eating something? It sounds like it.
Just, what the hell are these? I don't know, I'm just sitting here playing with a bottle of whatever the hell these things are.
That's funny. Okay, so, what was your first voice acting role?
My first voice acting role was Rose in Full Metal Alchemist Abridged that me and Ari Fonza did.
I see.
Rose and Lost for that first episode.
That's ironic, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, because he does Brotherhood Abridged.
Oh,
and the girl who plays Rose for us also does Lust.
Ha, that's funny.
Yeah. So, did it inspire you to continue, or?
Well, I had to do all the editing myself, and back then I was kind of lazy, and my computer had all kinds of problems, so FMA Abridged is effectively finished. But, you know, it was a nice run for the 2 episodes we had. I was going to edit episode 3, but I had a lot of other stuff come up in my editing plate, and I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty lazy on editing sometimes too. If I'm not really in the mood, then if you're editing when you're not in the mood, it kind of just completely
Kind of boring.
it kind of crumbles you down to like bad. Let's just say that.
I carry forces me to edit anyway.
What voice acting team, parody, or group inspired you or gave you the most experience in voice acting?
Let's see. Inspires me the most. Well, I guess in the start, I've wanted to be a voice actress for a while, actually. Back when I first watched Fruits Basket, I admired the dub Funimation did for it, and I've really wanted to be a voice actress since then. But if I were to go into abridging and parody, I'd have to say that my greatest influence would probably have been HBI and Little Karibo, because I really look up to them, and I think they're great at what they do. And the most experience I got was working with Soma 1 on Bleach Abridged.
Yeah. I see.
Can we please try and keep this into an interview as opposed to a rant?
Hey, no, there's no ranting.
No, it's just something that can happen when he interviewed me. It kind of went from just an interview to just straight up talking.
Yeah, that was funny. I actually posted that. That's the funny thing. The funny thing is no one watched it. That was like 2 weeks ago. That was funny.
3 views.
That was funny. So, what series did you have the most fun in from all your career of parody? Yeah.
Let's see. What series did I have the most fun in? Well, for a long time there, I had a lot of fun on Bleach Soma Abridged. But unfortunately, that had to finish up, and now I have to say I'm having tons of fun working on 07 Ghost Abridged, and Tide is just a pleasure. The entire team is hilarious. The read-through of scripts is just so fun.
Is it because it's most random, or is it just like still going with the series and kind of random at the same point?
It's kind of going with the series, but it's still really random. We have a Christmas special coming out. I won't divulge too much about it, but the script for it's hilarious.
Oh, that's cool. You know what I kind of thought was kind of weird? I'm just like Tide. That's just kind of just making fun of the title, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's like
we didn't want to call it a Bleach Abridged because there's so many of them out there, so we were like, what would be funny and creative? How about Tide?
See, you know what's funny is that see when me and my friend HN we developed the term sagas for our parodies. Mm-hmm. The ones that bugged me the most on that was Semi-Soma and Zero Master.
I can't say anything about Zero Master.
I mean, I thought I know Zero Master's a cool guy.
Yeah,
I just thought it was kind of like upstart or just messaged me. He's just like, dude. I'm just like, what? I mean, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of a random moment for Zero to contact me, but when someone did it, I'm just like, I can believe that. I mean, that's just the kind of guy he is. Just kind of, he's kind of picky on the things that. Well, sometimes he's picky, but
yeah.
I have
about the way you title things sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what? That's just who he is.
I mean, I have nothing to complain about him on that, but.
Nope.
But the funny thing is that. Sometimes, like, when I was talking to him one time, he's just like, I'm like, have you ever heard of Nirvana? He's like, no. Have you ever heard of Alice in Chains? Nope. Have you ever heard of Pearl Jam? And I know Twilight Wolf got a big laugh out of that, because he's how old and he hasn't heard of Nirvana? Where has he been the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't get a,
He doesn't get much from outside his island very often, so, you know what, I guess that's the life of an islander, right?
Yeah. That's funny. My friend, he did this, he had this really stupid joke, and, everybody laughs at him for it. He's like, can there be water around our island? He made this totally random joke where he was like, can there be water around our island? Because it was like something, they were writing something if you were, like, stranded on a deserted island. And, like, 2 or 3 things you'd bring. And it was just a totally random gag for the second.
Yeah, I can see that.
Were there times where you ever thought, being a voice actor was just kind of like a drag for you?
Not really. Trying to think if there's any moment where I thought it was a drag at all, but I really can't think of a time. It's always been a pleasure to work with the people in the community, and I really enjoy voicing, so I can't think of a time.
My times, I'd always say, would be like kind of like when you have so many lines overdue.
Oh yeah, like the other day, I had 9 projects to record for.
Yeah, and then for me, I'm just like, how can I get them all done in this little time?
It took me about an hour to record my lines, and I was pretty tired afterwards because I had to go from psychopath to super excited to like Lolita girl, back to psychopath, back to lesbian cat girl. So you know what? It was weird. It was a weird recording day.
Sounds it. So
I cannot say I've had one of those days.
Yeah, but at least she hustled on her lines. Twilight.
Like I said before, you don't put me where I'm screaming at the top of my lungs in the script. You'll get them a lot sooner.
Well, I mean, they aren't really like screaming. It's more like just exclaiming. Like, I mean,
I was going to say the one at the end that was like one of those lines where I had to scream no. I still haven't done it. I mean,
those are kind of like one of those that fade out at the same time.
No.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
Fade out.
Yeah, I can't exactly do a half-assed job when it comes to yelling. I refuse.
I mean, if you're pretending to yell, then it's not yelling in the first place.
No, that's fake yelling, and that's bullshit.
Yeah. And don't use inside voices. The people who you're abridging with will normally be like, no inside voice. Smack.
That's an amateur move.
Didn't CJ do that for his first episode of Naruto Shippuden?
Yeah, he did, and he regrets that to this day. I'm pretty sure when he does the remake, he's gonna do an actual scream.
I didn't think that episode was that bad. I actually liked it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at that point, I think he had more experience when he did Inuyasha.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so I mean, he kind of knew his way around it, but with Inuyasha, it's wired. I noticed that because I started up like a Naruto, I did we're doing the Naruto parody. Now I'm doing I decided to start up another one for Inuyasha. And for disclaimer, I am not copying Canadian Jutsu. Yeah.
You're just gonna make a parody of every anime, aren't you?
Eventually, he'll get down the list. It's like, alright, A.
I actually have a little list here. When I was writing it down, I'm just like, I'm just like, what ones to do? Which ones to do?
Let's see. I'll just close it. Go on this list and scroll down, and then I'll point at one.
Yeah.
Battle Angel Tilde. Berserk. I'll go with Berserk. Oh wait, no, HBI's already done that. All right, close my eyes again.
But he did a bridge. I'm doing sagas.
Captain Harlock sagas. That should be your next project.